Good morning, River Mill. Did you know that there is a holiday coming up next Wednesday? It's called St. Patrick's Day, and I'm going to tell you some St. Patrick's Day facts. Starting with St. Patrick's Day is a celebration of Irish culture. So, starting in the 1800s, there were over 4 million Irish immigrants that came to America with the promises of land and freedom. Many Americans today are still of Irish descent. St. Patrick's Day is celebrated on March 17th, also known as Mrs. Kidney and Mr. C's birthday. It's celebrated on this day because that's when St. Patrick passed away. Speaking of, St. Patrick was a man that drove all of the snakes out of Ireland. Now, this is interesting because snakes weren't native to Ireland, so this might be more of a myth than a fact. Anyways, this is why we celebrate St. Patrick's Day, because of this man driving the snakes out of Ireland. A symbol of St. Patrick's Day is the shamrock. It is the national plant of Ireland. A shamrock can sometimes be called a clover. Speaking of clovers, did you know that finding a four-leaf clover is good luck? According to Irish tradition, the 4 leaves on the clover symbolize faith, hope, love, and luck for the finder. People eat traditional Irish food on St. Patrick's Day, like corned beef and cabbage. Corned beef and cabbage were less expensive food for all the Irish immigrants that came to America. It's considered a lucky meal, and it's also eaten on New Year's. People also add green food coloring to their food and their drinks, like the green jello and smoothie I have pictured here. But some naturally green foods are things like avocados, spinach, cucumbers, green apples, broccoli, and I bet you can think of even more. There are different parades and festivals for St. Patrick's Day. In the past, before COVID, Portland has had a St. Patrick's Day parade and offers different kinds of races that you can run. Some places go crazy, like Chicago. Since 1962, Chicago has dyed their Chicago River green on St. Patrick's Day. You can see the Green River pictured here. Don't worry, they use a vegetable-based dye that actually starts out as orange powder. It turns green once it mixes with the water. The exact formula for this orange powder is kept top secret. It's tradition to wear green on St. Patrick's Day. This is because it's believed that the color green makes you invisible to leprechauns. If you catch someone who isn't wearing green, you're supposed to pinch them. You're supposed to pinch them as a reminder that they're not wearing green and that a leprechaun might see them and pinch them. Why would a leprechaun pinch you, you might ask? Well, that's just because leprechauns like to do that. Speaking of leprechauns, St. Patrick's Day is full of them. A leprechaun is kind of like an Irish fairy. They're very mischievous. If you catch a leprechaun, they have to tell you where their pot of gold is hidden. There's a myth that his pot of gold is hidden at the end of the rainbow. Over the years, I have seen many and tried many different ways to catch a leprechaun, including leprechaun traps. Maybe you can share with your class what you have tried, because I'm curious, River Mill. How can you catch a leprechaun? That's all, River Mill. Have a great day and have a fantastic St. Patrick's Day. Bye.